The Raslila or Rasa dance is part of the traditional story of Krishna described in Hindu scriptures such as the Bhagavata Purana and literature such as the Gita Govinda, where he dances with Radha and her sakhis. The Indian classical dance of Kathak evolved from the Raslila of Braj and Manipuri classical dance also known as Natwari Nritya, which was revived in 1960s by Kathak dancer, Sharma. The term, Rasa meaning aesthetics, and lila meaning act, play, or dance is a concept from Hinduism, which roughly translates to play of aesthetics, or more broadly as dance of divine love. The Raslila takes place one night when the Gopi of Vrindavan, upon hearing the sound of Krishna's flute, sneak away from their households and families to the forest to dance with Krishna throughout the night, which Krishna supernaturally stretches to the length of one night of Brahma, a Hindu unit of time lasting approximately 4.32 billion years. In the Krishna Bhakti traditions, the Raslila is considered to be one of the highest and most esoteric of Krishna's pastimes. In these traditions, romantic love between human beings in the material world is seen as merely a diminished, illusionary reflection of the unregistered trademark original, ecstatic spiritual love for Krishna, God, in the spiritual world. In the Bhagavata Purana it is stated that whoever faithfully hears or describes the Raslila attains Krishna's pure loving devotion. Just as a child plays at its own will with its reflection in a mirror, even so with the help of his Yogamaya Bhagavata Nshra to the first disported with the Gopas, who are like many shadows of his own form. Etymology: apart from the definition above, the term also comes from the Sanskrit words rasa and lila, with rasa meaning a emotion, or sweet taste, and lila meaning act. By taking this etymologic breakdown of the word literally, Raslila means a sweet act It is often freely rendered as the dance of love. Performance: Raslila has been a popular theme in Puratanityam, Odissi, Manipuri and Kuchipudi items. Raslila is a popular form of folk theatre in the regions of Mathura, Vrindavan and Uttar Pradesh, especially during the festivals of Krishna Janmashtami and Holi, and amongst various followers of Gaudiya Vaishnavism in the region. Raslila is also observed as one of the national festivals of Assam. During Raslila, several thousand devotees visit the holy temples and zatras of Assam every year. In the tradition of Vaishnavism of Manipur, Raslila is depicted within classic Manipuri dance, and revolves around the same story of the love between Krishna and the cowherd girls and tells the divine love story of Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan and Radha, his divine beloved. This form of dance was started by Bhagya Chandra in 1779 and in some parts of India is still performed every year on Krishna Janmashtami. According to different traditions, the Raslila is performed either by boys and girls, or by girls only. The dance is performed holding dandi and is often accompanied with folk songs and devotional music. The traditional Raslila performances in Vrindavan are famous throughout the Vaishnava world as an experience of the spiritual world. Raslila performance was started by Swami Sri Uttavayananda Devacharya in the early 15th century CE at Vamshavata in Vrindavan, Mathura. He was a prominent saint of the Nimbaka Sampradaya, and disciple of the world-renowned Swami Sri Hari Vyasa Devacharya. The Valni literature of Vraja is the transcription of the songs that were heard by Swami Hari Vyasa Devacharya and his guru, Swami Sri Shribhata as they meditated on the Nitya Lila of Sri Radha Krishna. These songs describe the eternal spiritual abode of Sri Radha Krishna, the sakhis and Nitya Vrindavanadam, or Nakunjadam. As many new devotees of that time could not understand the Vraja language, Swami Uttavayananda Devacharya trained his Brahmachari students to play the parts that appeared in the songs in order to get a visual representation of the Leela that was being described. Many were skeptical of this, and attempted to thwart the first enactment. However, at the conclusion of the first Raslila, tradition has it, the Lord himself appeared and gave the actors his own crown, and decreed that whenever a qualified actor was to take the part of the Lord, from the moment he put on the crown on his head, it should be understood that he represents the Leela potency of God, and treated with due respect. Sri Radha and Krishna shall be known as Sri Radha Rasa Vihari. Since then, the traditional form has remained that actors who are young brahmacharis will join a group led by the Swami of that group. The music remains the typical Drapata style of the Vrajacharyas who penned the songs they heard to the accompaniment of sitar and pakhawaj, and the songs are sung in Vraja language, apparent to modern Hindi. Recently, many people have changed the traditional music to popular music. Yet there are a dedicated few who seek to preserve the traditional form of devotional art known as Raslila. References and notes. Music in traditional Indian theatre, special reference to Raslila, by Rani Balbekar. Shubhi Publications, 2006. ISBN 978-81-87226-99-4. Books, Dance of Divine Love, The Raslila of Krishna from the Bhagavata Purana, India's classic sacred love story, by Graham M. Shriek. Princeton University Press, Princeton, New Jersey. 2005. Rasa, Love Relationships and Transcendence, by Swami B.V. Tripurari, Theatre and Religion on Krishna's Stage, by David Mason, New York, Palgrave, 2009, Essays on Indo-Aryan Mythology, by Narayan Iyengar, 1898. External links, Raslila at Encyclopaedia Britannica, What is Raslila?